four-step?
It's a well, treat universally, and it's a four-step area action plan. Step 1 is kids under 5.
Plan.
Step 2 would be is the homework and the catch-up program we run, which is the press release that we the appeal that we're making for tutors. Step 3 is a kind of self-development program for children between 3 and 17 years of age, worked around youth clubs and them getting involved in the community and learning different skills.
Yeah.
And step 4 covers parent support, unemployment training.
Wonderful.
So that's broadly kind of plans or the programs that we operate on.
And how many numbers are involved in that whole four different?
Well, in the kids we have about 200 children in the projects. We also have a full-time multimedia and adult education training centre there. We run numerous childcare training courses and employment training. We have a FOSS scheme with 14 or 15 people working here. So, I mean, and we have a footfall. We actually are part of we run a database system for the Family Sport Agency, which part funds the project. And we would have a footfall through the project in excess of 100,000 a year. So, I mean, that's like daily visits, people coming and going.
So tell me a bit about the tutoring that you're appealing to volunteers.
Well, this is a pilot program that we set up in it was one of the first initiatives we set up when we came in here to a derelict building. We worked with the local Community Development Association, the local women's group, and we said, look, what is the one key, most important need in the community? And they all said it's children falling behind in school. And it's because a lot of us were early school leavers ourselves. We feel we don't have the skills to help them with their homework or to catch up, and they didn't have private resources to take on, extra teaching hours or grinds and stuff like that. So we set up an initiative here. We wondered as a pilot if we were able to give a child an hour every afternoon after school, would it make a difference? And we would focus on literacy, numeracy and getting their homework done. And we identified 12 of the children who we knew were absolutely going to be early school leavers. We also tried to get them from their earliest age because we felt that's when we could make the best intervention with them. So we set up the pilot we ran it for 12 weeks, and that's where Sister Mary read in the paper that we were looking for volunteers to help us run this initiative as a pilot program. We ran it for 12 weeks and it was incredibly successful. Teachers just said, look, we don't know what you're doing, please don't stop doing it. Because what they noticed instantly was the attendance record of the children went up dramatically over the 12-week period, and they were showing much better behaviour responses in class. They were getting more involved in the class, and suddenly I suppose they were going to school, not having their homework done, not starting the day being in trouble. And before you knew it, we were seeing they were making substantial leaps in literacy and numeracy. So we knew we were onto a model that was very effective. Now I suppose what we never dreamed of was that it would expand to the level that it is today, and there's nearly, as I said, there's about 80 children looking to come back on this programme now in September. And over the years we have kind of depended on the goodwill of the people of Kilkenny to kind of give us an hour after school.
And is there a good response
there? There has been an amazing response. I mean, as I said, the fact that we're able to take 80 on only indicates how many volunteers we're able to attract. And I suppose for volunteers it's interesting because they seem to get as much out of the programme as the kids do, because they take a kind of personal interest in the child, and they know that they're having an effect, or they're doing something that's going to carry through for the rest of the child's life.
And when is it starting?
It'll restart in the second week in September. Okay. After we win the All-Ireland.
And anybody who is interested?
Yeah, well basically all people have to be is able to read and to write and have an empathy and be patient with children, and we will fully support you. We have kind of teachers and trained staff here, and we have FOSS workers, and we have loads of volunteers who are teachers, people like Sister Mary, who's a retired teacher herself, so that people don't have to worry about the fact that they haven't opened a school book in whatever, or
and
how
they
to
can
do
pop in and ask you.
And they're more than welcome to come in and visit. I mean, Karen Todd is the coordinator of the programme. Unfortunately she's not available today, but they can come in and they can just, for the first time, to come and see what we do in the centre, see what the work is and what the plan's about, and they're welcome to come and have a look at the Homework Club in action and see if it's something that would appeal to them.
Excellent.
The other thing as well too is transition year students, just to mention, are one of our great sources of volunteers, and they have over the years proved as well to be great peer models for the kids. So I mean, if there's anyone out there with sons or daughters who are doing transition that might be interested, we'd love to hear from them.
Yeah.